What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the US of Angling. This is my last day of fishing in central Iowa. It's 6:30 in the morning. My truck is reading 25 degrees. Am I dedicated or am I insane? Probably both. But good news is there's a car parked here. People don't park here for fun. Well, actually, yeah, they do park here for fun because fishing is fun. The point is, I'm not the only crazy person in central Iowa. Someone else is out here fishing. We got to get it done today. I've got some time. It's going to warm up, but I just can't help myself. The walleyes have been calling my name. I've been chasing after them. They've been elusive. We're changing that today. Let's go catch something.
Oh, just look at how gorgeous this spot is. Big eddy right here of warm water that is coming out of that tube. You can see the steam coming off. I don't know if steam is the right word. I'm gonna use steam. I mean, this just looks like a hot spring for walleye. Hopefully, the big mamas are in here relaxing, looking for a snack. I mean, this just looks too perfect. I have got live bait, but it's freezing cold out. I have gloves on, which I do not like fishing with, but it is very necessary this morning. And the last thing I want to do is dip my hand in water. So we're starting out with plastics. Hopefully, we can get it done with that. If not, I'll be switching over to live bait, but like I said, not right now because I don't want to freeze my hands off. All right, let's see if I can stand fishing with these gloves on. Just hate that you lose so much feel, but when it's 25 degrees outside, gloves feel nice. They feel really nice. Come on. We got past the first cast curse. I could have bet you on that one. So let's pop one off early. I'm not gonna spend much more time in this spot. I'm on the move today. I'm looking for the hungry ones. I'm not looking for one in 4 hours like what I've been, well, I mean, it's not like I'm looking for one in 4 hours, but that's been what's been happening. So I'm gonna be on the move. I'm looking for some hungry ones. If they're not in this spot, that's okay. We will find them. I will be looking forward to the temperature getting above 32 degrees, so my line quits icing up. That'll be nice. All right, last cast, and I'm gonna move down a good 30 yards. I don't want to spend my entire morning in this stretch if they're not hitting. All right. Didn't move too far down, but enough to make a difference. We're out of that main eddy to where the water's moving a little bit quicker. We'll see what that does. And if it doesn't do anything that we like, we'll move down again. And then again. And then that'll probably be it for this spot. And then we'll move to a new spot. If we have to. Hopefully we don't have to. All right, guys. We are at spot number 2. Probably looks pretty darn familiar to those of you that are from central Iowa. Does that person have a fish or is he snagged? Holy crap, I think he's got a fish. Let's see what this guy does. Is he gonna hand line it up? Yeah, he's gonna hand line it up. Ah, it's a carp's foul hooked. Boo. Oh, he's got one over there. They've got a, yeah, he does have one. Shoot, I was looking at the guy bringing up a foul hooked carp and didn't notice. They've got a drop net, which I would assume means that the guy's got a walleye. It's gonna be a lot harder to see in that net, that's for sure, but well, I've been here a total of 5 minutes and I've seen 2 fish now. One was a carp, but definitely not bad news. Now I just need to get freaking throttled. Got one. Oh my gosh, a nice smallmouth. You gotta be kidding me. A nice smallmouth. No way. That's a nice one. This might be the biggest smallmouth I've caught out of here. Sweet. That's pretty freaking cool. That is awesome. Unexpected and awesome. Right on. All right. That hit right up here in the rocks too. Well, that is a great start to this spot. That was a nice smallie. Oh, come on, get out of there. Are you serious? There we go. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. Right here on this 1/8 ounce jig. I did not expect to catch a smallmouth, and I am not upset about it. Cool. I've only been here, shoot, I was just saying, in 5 minutes, and I had seen 2 other people. Oh, I missed I missed that guy pulling up whatever he caught. Someone's walking over there, so it must have been a nice fish. All right, guys, quick update, because I don't know how much video I'm going to show of what's been going on today, but it is, what time is it? It is 11:20. I started fishing at 6:30. I have landed 1 fish. 4 spots. Well, 1, 2, 3. I've driven my truck to 3 different spots. You definitely saw the smallmouth, because that's my 1 fish I caught. Below Scott Street, I moved way down river, no luck. So technically, this is spot number 5. I'm not losing hope yet. I'm trying. We're gonna make it happen. Let's go catch us a walleye or a smallmouth or something other than a snagged carp. Let's do it. I definitely think it's still possible that I can pick up a walleye, and I'm starting to wonder if I shouldn't transition into not jigging on the bottom and maybe just going and like working those rocks over there with something different. I'm not sold on the idea yet, but I'm definitely starting to think about it. I got something. Oh my gosh, it's a little freaking walleye. You gotta be kidding me. Hooked right under the jaw. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Pretty looking thing. So that tells me that there are walleyes sitting down there, which is great news. Great news. You might not be able to tell by the sound of my voice, but I am happy about that walleye. Even though it was absolutely tiny and hooked in the bottom of the face and not in the mouth, that's okay, because it was another fish that I got to reel in. And it tells me that there are, I mean, that's not the only walleye sitting in this hole. So I've got a chance here. No matter how big or small, I have a chance. Got one. So that one definitely hit. So they're just dinker walleyes sitting down there. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Like, if that's not a dink, what do they call these? A cigar. So the key to catching those tiny walleyes, in case you were wondering, so you can come out and catch tiny walleyes yourself, has been insanely slow retrieve. Hello? I'm not exactly sure. Mom. I know, but you don't have to be sad about it. We're not even leaving for that long this time. Okay, sounds good. I'll talk to you soon, bye. What the heck? That's a bigger fish. What is this? A little bit bigger walleye. He thumped it though. That was a satisfying thump. Oh man, was that a freaking satisfying thump. He hit it and then I was snagged up. I mean, it's still a tiny walleye, but it's a little tiny bit bigger. Oh goodness. And he thumped that thing. Oh, that was great. That was satisfying. Boy, was that satisfying. I'm wondering, I think those walleyes are like down in the rocks. That's the only thing that would make sense, because I'm getting down in there. I'm not really getting snagged up too much, but just because I set the hook on him and then he was stuck, they must be set down like in these, like in that type of deal. Really down there. And when there's a minnow kicking him in the face, just like I was saying earlier, they eat it. That was awesome. Well, as awesome as catching that was probably, I don't know, 10 to 11 inch walleye, which is very small. You don't have to tell me that. I know that. You can tell me that if you want, though. Hey Cameron, why do you catch tiny fish? Well, because it's been freaking impossible fishing around here lately. And the fact that I'm seeing walleyes and getting a little action, that's better than how it has been the last few trips. All right, guys. Well, not only does that wrap up this video, that wraps up this trip back home to central Iowa. I don't know how many of those fish I included in this video, but I caught 10 or 12 just dink walleyes. Really happy about that smallmouth. I know the bite is going to pick up for you guys. This weather has been rough. Best of luck to you guys in central Iowa. If you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe. I really do appreciate it, especially if you want to see some of my travels. Headed to Arizona next. I have no idea what that's going to entail, but I can guarantee you there's going to be some fish caught. Thanks again, guys.